Hello everyone, my name is Trifium and welcome of course to the first of 5 highlights videos this week. It is tier 3 and we are here for round 2 action. It is Bahrain, one of my personal favorite Grand Prix. We hope you enjoy the highlights for tier 3.
Arrow on pole position for the Mercedes squad, followed by Rutenius on the first row, then Squid, Adam, back row 5th place, Duncan Yu, Cactus, Maka, Jasco, and Dark Chocolate for McLaren. It's the top 10 for today, and it's only half a second the gap between first and 10th place.
The lights are on, the engines are revving, 3, 4, 5 red lights here in Bahrain, and the drivers are away. It's the Mercedes off the line, followed closely by Rutenius. Adam has had a rocket launch. He's already taken Squid for 3rd position down into turn 1. How's it going to go for all of these racers? Rutenius is leading Arrow on the inside. There's already been overtake for lead of this race. That's 3 wide for 2 lines of racers here. Squid's had an issue. He's into the gravel. Who's that ahead of him? Back row's been caught up. Damon's into 9th. Doesn't look like there's any major contact just yet.
Yeah,
wow.
Back row and Duncan, you got side by side and went to the gravel trap. They both lost a lot of positions. Baz as well was tapping the rear, I think, of Lobo.
Oh, there's been a big issue. Cactus has been caught up. He's out of this race. Cactus is retired out of this race in the Mercedes, coming out of turn 7. Damon and Linus having a little bit of an exchange. It looks like Linus has gone a bit deep through turn 1 now. Wheel to wheel coming through turn 2. There goes Damon. He's taken 7th position from the Ferrari. Stayed in 12th position. And here we have it. Linus, he's had a major issue coming out of turn 2. There goes those 6 positions he made up.
Just easy overtake.
Sorry to interrupt you. Here goes Arrow up the inside of Adam, down into turn 1 in a fight for the 2nd position. Adam a little bit later on the brakes right now, looking to try and hold the Mercedes back, but Arrow has other plans.
Presses the overtake button on. He will dive into turn 4, just holding the inside line, and he just covers the attack from Arrow, but does a beautiful switchback. Let's see if he goes side by side into the S's before turn 8, and it's still side by side. It's Arrow on the outside, just holding into the curb. Let's see if he dives, and he dives already. Let's see Atom holding the line. Arrow almost touching the rear of Atom. Second, but we will see because Jasco is just...
Look at the move out of Undertaker and Razor here. They're in 4th and 5th, and Undertaker defending so well on these hards. Sorry to interrupt you there, Alex, but Moen's having a look as well.
Based on these hards, probably he has to warm up a little bit. Because
oh, what a lunge coming out of Rutenius here. He goes a little bit deep. Lavelle with a defensive move. Now it's Rutenius on the inside. This is for serious position. Rutenius needs to clear this Alfa Romeo on the outside. The power is down. The rear wing is open for the Alfa Romeo, but it's not enough. Rutenius gets through. Rutenius is into 11th position, and it's absolutely massive that he overtook that car. Meanwhile, Jasco is looking at the rear of the Mercedes coming through turn 7. He's going to look to the outside as we come through turn 8. Is he going to get the move? A lock up on the front right. Arrow giving him a good squeeze to try and close the door. Wow, what racing we're seeing here as we've jumped into the 2nd stint of this one, Alex.
Probably, and Arrow is just trying to defend on Jasco at the same time as he's trying to go for a move on Lobel. Jasco goes super wide on turn 1, almost hitting the rear of Lobel, but it's just the missing opportunity for Jasco. Arrow still on his inside. They both open the DRS, and it's more straight line speed for the Red Bull, and he overtakes Arrow. Arrow just diving on turn 4, holding the position on the inside. Jasco still on the outside. Let's see how they keep it clean on this S section.
Out of that 11th, 12th turn, Lavelle now doing some overtaking of his own. Unicorn under threat here. Here comes Jasco. Is he going to take 2 into turn 1? The Red Bull coming straight ahead of that Mercedes. There's the move out of Jasco. The Red Bull's taking Unicorn and Arrow, but he's so shaky on the exit. Here comes Arrow now on the charge. Unicorn is under serious threat, but will Jasco fall too? This is massive. The lunge coming out of the Spaniard through turn 4. Look at the move out of him. Unicorn's been dispatched, but Jasco is holding on for now. Wow.
Oh, it's safety car.
Oh no, the safety car's been deployed. Meanwhile, back down the equation, Maka on the inside of Dirk. Oh, what a move, what a lunge coming out of the Haas, and I think he might have just dispatched that McLaren, just hunting down Dirk Chocolate into turn 4 on the inside. Easy as you like out of Jasco. No, Dirk says. It's not going to be the easiest move of your career. He holds him for a moment, but Jasco gets it done nonetheless.
But didn't
go well. Lavelle is shooting up his inside right now on the exit out of 10. The Alfa Romeo looking to catch things up into the points as his teammate Adam unfortunately has retired out of this one. Dunk on you, defending through the outside, now back to the inside through turn 12.
DRS is enabled.
Take your attention really quick, Alex. A battle in the front of things. Damon right now on a supercharged move. He's looking for 2 into turn 1. Does he get it done? He's got the inside line a little bit later on the brakes. A little bit too much curb there. There's 4 cars involved as Arrow is looking at them just the same. Damon now wheel to wheel with Moen. Moen has the DRS. Damon's lost it in comparison, and here comes Arrow as well. Beautiful aerial shot here, but there goes Arrow. A little bit later on the brakes, he has a problem. Maka gets the move through the inside.
Man. Maka is going side by side with Damon. It's a double overtake for the Haas. As the other AlphaTauri was going into the pits, is Maka on the inside holding the position with Damon trying to defend. I think both have DRS. No, Damon is just vulnerable, as Moen is just trying to keep it on track, and Maka does a double overtake. It was beautiful.
Coming out of the 11th turn, coming through 12 right now. The McLaren wants points. Moen touches the curb. Dirk Chocolate's been caught up. His front wing is all collected in Moen right now, and he's got to get things under control, and that is one of the cons to following a car that tight. The front row seat and the popcorn to the action. Unicorn with the switchback coming around the outside of turn 2. Does he get it? Baza closes the door. A little bit wobbly for Unicorn. That's going to expose him to his teammate, and I think Dunk on You is going to have the run into turn 4. There goes a big lunge out of Squid on the inside of Damon. Damon running a little bit deep and wide coming out of the final turn.
Catching 10 points as well as not as
what a lunge out of Arrow. I'm afraid it might have been a little bit too much of a lunge though. As Damon says, "What are you doing, my friend?" I'll just hold on to this for a few moments. For that, Urtanius, what a lunge! What a lunge there, Maka. Maka saw him, gave him the space. Lap 29. It's the Racing Points. They did it here in Bahrain. They take the win. Rutanius, the pilot in that one. Yasko taking the second position finish here. Squid rounding out the top 3. That rounds out the highlights for Tier 3 action in Bahrain. Of course, this coming week for Tier 3, we have Vietnam. Of course, Tuesday, 8 p.m. GMT, 3 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you there on Twitch. It's going to be a ton of fun. Of course, big shout out to our partners, Next Level Racing. Check out their site via the link below.